Alright, it's time to cap these walls and start putting the finishing touches on this project so we can wrap it up and move on to the next one. We're using custom cut limestone caps that are not only far more beautiful than their concrete counterfeits, they're more workable. With concrete, when you grind it, you wear down the thin dyed cement layer and you start to expose the aggregate and make it uglier. With limestone, it's the same throughout, so we can grind it down, feather it off with a sander, and get everything perfectly level, perfectly smooth, and have no blemishes. You can see I had no fear in grinding down the top of that fireplace because I knew I could feather it out with my sander. However, you'll notice when we level off the top of this pillar, the concrete starts to discolor. That's because we're wearing away the cement and exposing aggregate. It doesn't matter too much because we're just getting it flat for the caps. But if we did lay our caps and they weren't perfectly flat, there's nothing we can do about it if they're concrete. During the installation of limestone, we can feather out imperfections from the manufacturing process. With concrete, we don't have that luxury. Let's get our transformer ready for lights in the wall. The customer wanted a few extra lights on our landscape in the front and back, and we figured since we were here putting the lights in the wall, why not? Landscape lighting is super easy and super straightforward. You don't even need a licensed electrician because it plugs into an existing outlet. The transformer is where all the magic happens. Hooking up the wires is pretty simple. The expensive part comes in is choosing high quality fixtures that will stand the test of time, especially when you're putting them into a concrete installation that you also want to last the test of time, and you don't want to start pulling it apart if it malfunctions. When choosing a contractor to install landscape lighting, it's less about who you're choosing to install it, and more importantly, how qualified are they to lay it out, because the aesthetics can make or break a landscape light project. All right, caps are in place. The finishing touches are done. There's one last part of this patio that needs to happen, and that's the polymeric sand. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and click on the notifications so these videos will show up in your feed and you can see all our projects. If you want to see this project from start to finish, there's a link to the playlist there, and we're going to have a video next week where the customer talks about her experience. If you want to know more about our company, here's a playlist there. I'm Scott Flanagan. I appreciate you watching these videos, and I'll see you in the next one.